Don't just create the energy ball, there must be a purpose. This is the time when you can think about other details, such as how long you want your energy ball to exist, its color, and others. Once you know why you want to have an energy ball, then it is time to move on to the next step.
Can I have more than one?
Now, a side note, I will
look at the colors. Oh my God.
About recharging your energy ball.
Yes.
Which I found to be effective. You should charge it. You should have in mind how long it'll be charged. Generally, 15 to 21 days is how long an energy ball will stay charged. But when I've used crystals, certain crystals allow for certain energy balls to stay fully energized for long periods of time. At least I could sense them enough. It's something that we need to experiment with. But I would say that it's part of intention. If you ignore your intention for too long, eventually you'll just forget about it. So, place your hands in front of you as if you were holding a ball. Now, time to draw energy.
Wow.
You can use personal energy, but just know that this is not your habit. It's not suggested, as it can drain you, but you can draw energy and let it go directly to the location between your hands where you intend to make your energy ball. You can do that, just the simplest, without thinking of the energy anywhere else. You can also allow it to enter your body before letting it flow out from your hands. The choice is yours to make, but be creative. If you can draw from the earth, you can absorb energy from the soles of your feet and let it fill your body before you let it flow out of your hands into the energy ball. I've even found it very powerful to do this while grounded with your feet bare on the grass or rock. Now I tie the energy flow to my breath. So with every inhalation, you can combine energy sources. You can draw energy from faraway planets. There is no limit to where you can get your energy. Oftentimes, that's why we don't find the energy. We have such limited imaginations. Continue to draw as much energy as you like and have it accumulate into a ball between your hands. You can say the mantra. You can say Yeshua, which is
Yeshua,
earth, air, fire, and water. There are a number of different languages that use that particular idea of your mantra. You could just say earth, air, fire, and water.
Earth,
I find
air,
a lot of times we use
air,
words we don't know the meaning. When we can say the actual words, it might be more
air,
powerful. You can say
fire.
On the energies of air, the
Holy
energies of fire,
shit.
the energies of earth, the energies of water, these elements,
water,
and move through my body to come through my heart and into my hands. That might be more powerful for you. But you should be able to feel the energy ball at this point. If you don't feel anything,
no, I don't really feel anything.
More and more energy until you are satisfied. Everything in the universe has a name, so you may want to name your ball. Even God has a name.
Okay.
So to give it life, one of the things that I've found is to give it a name.
Mickey?
How do you give it a name? Simply tell the energy ball its name.
Okay.
Your name is Joe.
Okay.
Your name is Enigma.
Okay.
Your name is All Power.
Okay.
Your name, whatever.
I'm okay.
I wouldn't use a common name. Something that's a little different that won't be repeated. If another magician knows its name, perhaps they can use it.
Okay.
It's not something I would want to know or find out. Now that you have an energy ball and that it already has a name, it is time to tell it what you want.
Okay.
We've already discussed.
I want you to have Oprah give me a call.
You
Hi.
can program it by
Okay.
specific details.
Okay.
Tell it what you want it to do.
Okay.
Or repeat the imagination technique where you visualize your energy ball doing its task. So I would say, saying it out loud. Some people are in situations where they can't. They live in a family situation where they literally can't say it out loud. So you can write it down.
holy shit.
There is a moment of creation. With these energy balls, there's also a moment of expiration. You should give your energy ball a lifespan. You set for how long you want it to exist. To do this, simply tell your energy ball you have a lifetime of. It can be as short as long as possible. I have given some thought forms infinite life, and it was a big deal. I felt like other entities came to me to tell me how big of a deal it was. Just remember that if you give it a long lifespan, you have to recharge it. Or you can set it up and experiment with it so that it recharges itself. But you have to remember to imagine vividly the way that it's continuing to acquire energy. I've tied energy balls to crystals that are powerful, that are like a liquid light. And sometimes that's all you need to do. Everybody's different. You may not believe in that. This is something that you want to experiment with. You feed it with more energy in the same way that you've created it. Feed energy. And then, once it's complete, you let it go. You have to let the energy ball go and do its task. You can blow on it. You can throw it. Move your hands away and see it moving away. This technique
Go
is
away.
powerful. It's one of the reasons why the energy ball technique works for so many people. Is that is a
And
physical
go
way
away.
to let go. Once the energy ball is on its way, you can stop thinking about that thing. A lot of times we overthink about things. And sometimes I would say doing the energy ball technique.
Purple, 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 green,
Experiences, ideas for anything that you want to create.
orange, bright,
to work on
bright
creating
colors,
personality.
blue, orange.
When you find a relationship, you can use the energy ball to help you heal, to find things that you want to find. All I can tell you is
This
it
is
works
so
in a crazy way.
sick.
And you can use this as a way of intentionally using your mind to send out
What the
intentional
hell's going on,
manifestations
bruh?
instead of
Bruh.
just quietly trying to dream about them at night.
Bruh.
But letting go means sending it out into the world. It also means you must not think about your energy ball. A lot of times people fail. You're planting a seed when you send out the energy ball. You are not digging up the seed to look at and see if it's growing. If you worry about the ball, then it will fail to do its task. It is linked to your mind. You just replace the energy ball and start over again. For it to do its mission, you have to let it go completely. Get busy with something. Just do something to make yourself busy, to forget about it. The ball will begin to do its work the moment you forget about it. You have to completely forget about it. So, once you start creating the ball and you get better at it, you can inevitably start to create servitors, and you can make your manifestation even more complicated. Some people call it a servitor. Some people will create a name and go beyond the name, and they will also create a sigil or symbol of this energy ball. That some people have found to be very powerful by drawing a symbol for this beyond just its name. And they will go beyond imagining it's an energy ball. They will imagine it as a creature, as a dragon, as another person.
Come here, dragon.
You will start to give it a physical form.
You're a dragon.
Whatever it is. You can make it so that only you can see it. I have used this as a way, hey, I want to protect my house. Just watch over my house. Watch over the creatures and insects in my house.
Seems like there's a lot more than just one ball here.
Almost like a security system. I know for sure that it's worked. So you can do that. You can create your servitor, you create its intent, you put a symbol behind it. You charge it in the same way you charge the energy ball, but you go beyond. You really use your imagination and create something amazing. Maybe it's not something that you can see. Maybe it's